Welcome everybody to the Beer Brief 30. We did it. We are at 30. Dirty 30. Ooh. I don't know what that was about. But, you know the drill. I got my beer. I drink my beer. I talk football. Once I'm done talking football. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. Once I'm done drinking my beer, I'm done talking football. I have a lot of things to talk about. So picking and choosing how it's going to go, it's kind of depend on how long this goes, because obviously I want to keep it brief. So, before I sip my beer and talk about the beer, I'm going to get some more follows on the old TikTok under the Beer Brief. Shout out to that. Keep them coming. Once I get to 50, I can go live. Once I go live, it's a whole nother world, baby. Another stratosphere, man. That's what Hogan used to say. This is a different stratosphere. When he was with the Mega Maniacs. R.I.P. Hogan. Might have been a dirtbag. But also R.I.P. Macho Man. Not a dirtbag. Solid. And then what else I gotta say? Oh, the full videos, I'm gonna put them on YouTube. So I'll say like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Press for notifications. I think that's what you're supposed to say on YouTube videos. Cool. But yeah, Beer Brief 30 on my 40th birthday. How about that? So anyway, man, the beer we got today, we're going back to the old, something I got on standby, the old Drake's Juicy Hoot Hazy IPA. Little 7%er Drake's out of San Leandro. Get a little different than that. Yeah, it's cool. I remember it being cool. It's still cool. But let's get this mother effing party started. Start with some news that came in today. Cowboys. Man, I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, apparently I love talking about the Cowboys. They just gave Deron Bland a 4-year, $92 million extension. So when you're not giving all your money over to Micah Parsons, you can sign people like this. Now, Bland, if I'm not mistaken, was kind of an interception artist. But I feel like that was like 2 years ago. And I feel like last year was a little banged up. But I could be wrong. I could be confusing last year with 2 years ago. I don't know what I'm doing. But I know he's been pretty cool. He's been a little bit more dependable than I think than Diggs. Diggs, I always felt like it's like feast or famine with him. He's going to try to jump every single route known to man. And if it works, it works. He'll get a pick. If it doesn't, then he might get left in the dust. I remember my man Brandon Ayuk in his, the year they got him paid. My man routed him up something crazy. This dude, I mean, you just double move him pretty much, which that's probably all the scouting info you needed. You double move my man Diggs and he's gone. This dude he's just left in the dust. But Ayuk also runs some good ass routes too, so there is that. So shout out to Bland getting that extension. That's a lot of money. Ooh, what's that come to? Quick maths. It's about 20. No, I'm way off. Let's see. So 92 and 20. 23, that sound right? I think 23 mil sounds good. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. I didn't actually look at what the guarantees and shit were, but I'm sure they're solid because that's what we're doing these days. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to getting a paycheck from the Cowboys. And shout out to the Cowboys for, that's not a crazy deal. You didn't have to make him the highest paid corner in the league. You did something right. You kind of got ahead of the game a tad. So good for you, Jerry. Good on you. And the rest I got, man, is just a lot of nothing like really newsworthy came out. At least not yet anyway. So let's go over some rankings, man. Start with the top 10 triplets. By triplets, they mean quarterback, receiver, running back. The top 10 of those. And this was on, I want to say it was NFL.com perhaps. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Blah, blah, blah. So actually they did every team's triplets And I'm not going to go through every team. I'm just going to do the top 10. But hold on. Let me see if I can figure out where the 49ers are. And then we'll go from there. Maybe they're top 10. It's possible. It's the receiver thing, I think, is probably what's going to kill us on that bad boy. But there are some interesting teams I see on here. And, ooh, okay. We'll start with number 10, and I like this. So there's some teams that I feel like they might be a tad bit left out. So number 10 is Houston. Quarterback, obviously, C.J. Stroud. Nick Chubb is their running back right now. So that is the question mark. And how they made 10, I don't know. And then your pass catcher is Nico Collins. Solid. Now, I believe Nick Chubb. I think he's going to do okay. I don't know. I mean, but it's not for sure. I mean, that's me thinking. I don't know. That knee injury is a little wild. So we'll see. We shall see. Number 9, we have the Rams. So you got your quarterback, Stafford. Running back is Kyron Williams. And your pass catcher is Puka Nacua. Although me and my man Jeff talked about, maybe it should be Devontae Adams. But okay, Puka Nacua. Cool. Hey, 1, 2, and 3. Stafford's healthy. You're good. Kyron Williams, of course. Solid. Puka, up and coming. Number 8 is the Chargers. So, okay. Quarterback, Herbert. Running back, Omarion Hampton, rookie. Pass catcher, Ladd McConkey. I think I'd rather have, it's the quarterback. I would rather have the Texans trio, I believe. That's a good beer. This is a cool beer. Number 7. Now, here we go. So, we got the Bucks. So, you got Baker Mayfield, Bucky Irving, Mike Evans. That's solid. That is solid. I like it. Number 6, the Bills. So you got Josh Allen, James Cook, Khalil Shakur. Receiver is like, he's solid, right? He was cool. You know what I mean? Obviously, you already know what Josh Allen. James Cook, he's cool. Oh, okay. So number 5 is the 49ers. So we kept it like this. I like that. I like this. Quarterback, Brocky Purdy. Running back, C-Mac. Pass catcher, George Kittle. At first I was thinking receiver. So if they're going pass catcher, cool. Hell yeah. I'm back. I was like, man, I was going through here. I was trying to figure out what the fuck the 49ers were. I'm thinking receiver. I was like, hey, man, we might be 30. But, Purdy, solid. C-Mac, great. Kittle, great. God damn it. That's all right. I like it. 4 is Cincinnati. So you got Joe Burrow, Chase Brown, and Jamar Chase. Yeah, that's good. That's real good. 3 is the Eagles. So you got Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, and A.J. Brown. So, who are your top 2? I don't see it yet. Top 2. And I looked at the teams, but I didn't see it. But that's about as good as it gets, right? I think. Oh, okay, hold on. Number 2 is the Detroit Lions. So we got Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, Amon-Ra St. Brown. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you, TikTok, YouTube, whoever. Are you taking Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, and St. Brown over the Super Bowl winning Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, and A.J. Brown? Because if you're going to, now, head-to-head, and this is real shit, head-to-head, Jalen Hurts or Jared Goff? Forget stats. I'm taking Hurts. Because I've seen what one person did in the Super Bowl, and I've seen what the other did in the Super Bowl, and it's not even close. Running back, Saquon Barkley is better than Gibbs. Receivers, A.J. Brown, we'll say A.J. Brown and St. Brown are a wash. Maybe you get a slight edge to St. Brown, but the other, come on, man, that's the Eagles. Who's number one? Baltimore. So, I mean, you got Lamar Jackson, who I think is the best quarterback in the league right now. Derrick Henry, who is probably the second best running back in the league right now. Then you got Zay Flowers, who's solid. Okay. But, I mean, I would put the Eagles at 2 for sure. And I would argue strongly that the Eagles probably could take that top spot, in my opinion. Interesting. Shout out to the 49ers being top 5. At 5, but top 5. We take that. Next, I'm going to talk about this is when I was going to talk about this last time. I couldn't fucking find this shit. So it's ranking the rivalry uniforms. I don't know if you've seen them. Some of them look cool. Some of them, in my opinion, do not. This is on Fox Sports. I don't know. I can tell you what I think about ours. And I'll try to work my way up. I already saw what number 1 was. Cool. And I'm okay with this. So number 1 is the 49ers uniform. So here's what I'll say. When the 49ers had their black and red uniforms, those things went so fucking hard. I love those uniforms. The only gold, I think, was like a Nike symbol that was on there. I love those fucking uniforms. This shit right here, I don't like the font. I don't like the gold around the numbers. It's a little cheesy. And I think the black uniforms, I'm with it. I don't like the helmet that much. This is too much gold. When it was black and red, that shit was hard. Too much gold. We get it. The gold standard. But chill out. Number 7 is the Rams. Yeah, the Rams uniform is boring as low key is probably worse than ours. At least we try to do something creative. I don't know what the Rams try to do. It's just dark blue and light blue and then random yellow. I don't understand it. It actually doesn't make any sense. That might be the worst one. I tell you, at least we got a color scheme going on. I don't know. Number 6 is Arizona's. It's like white, kind of. Actually, Arizona's I think is kind of cool. Number 6, I don't know. Let's see here. Number 5 is the Seahawks. So it reminds me of an Oregon Ducks uniform, and I don't know if I like that, but it's okay. It's okay. I guess that's why it's at 5. Number 4, Miami. Now, listen. One of my favorite things, or one of my wife's favorite things to talk about is she sees a couple colors and she's like, "Ooh, that reminds me of Miami." These colors would remind her of Miami, which is good because they're Miami's uniforms. Dude here, he says it gives a Pop Warner vibe. I don't know if that's a diss or not, but he said that. But I like them. They're actually okay, man. Like I said, they look very Miami. Next, we got New England. Now, I'm going to tell you what. These New England ones, way different than anything you'll ever see for any New England uniform like ever. Because they usually like to try to go that red, that old school red. Nah. We got like a weird grayish blue. More blue than gray. Honestly, I think it's like the same color as this fucking hat. Which I love that color. And then, it looks dope. It looks dope. Kind of smoky looking. Hell yeah. I like that. Number 2, the Jets. This is black and green. Classic. Listen, anything you do with black and green. Green's my favorite color. You got it with black. Come on, baby. That shit. It's gonna hit. It's a hit every fucking time. And then number 1, and I love these fucking uniforms. Those Buffalo Bill ones, them all whites. Come on, baby. You gotta wear that when it snows. Then they'll just disappear into thin air. You wouldn't have no idea what the fuck happened to them. Yeah, those Bills uniforms are tough. If I'm a Bills fan, I'm getting them shits ASAP. The Rams are the worst one. Then us, the 49ers, man. I don't know why, man. I don't like it. It's kind of a mixed bag, I think, too, out here. Some people said they love that shit. I don't know. But the people who seem to like it didn't like the black and the red. I don't get it. But that black and red is hard. Man, I want a black and red jersey right now. Give me that black and red Patrick Willis. Woo! Come on, man. Ain't even crazy, man. What we got next, man? I'm at 16 minutes. You want to know what I'm going to do? I said I was going to hold off, but I'm going to not hold off because I'm going to end on the 49ers thing. But I'm going to do it now, so I say I can do it, or that I did it. I'm going to go over my division winners. I'm going to probably go a little bit brief into it, and honestly, this is the first time of me kind of making my own, talking about my own shit on here. Usually I talk about everybody else's shit because it's fun. But I'm talking about my own shit. So my division winners, man, go as follows. We'll start with the AFC East, Buffalo. Not only did they got the hardest rivalry uniforms, they're easily the best team in that division. I am not going out on a limb by picking them. I mean, the Jets, while I think they'll be better, I don't know. Dolphins, can't trust them. Patriots, kind of like the Jets, I think they'll be better. Still the Bills division. I mean, they're Super Bowl contenders. The other ones are just trying to get better. Next is the AFC North. I'm going with the Ravens. Now, the Steelers with that defense are going to have something to say about it. The Bengals with that offense might have something to say about it. And the Browns, hey, we're happy you're here. But the Ravens got the offense and they got the defense. The Ravens are stacked. And if there's a real Super Bowl contender, don't even make me do a Super Bowl prediction yet. If there's a real Super Bowl contender, man, it's probably the Ravens. I think the Ravens are the best team in the AFC. So that'll be my AFC Super Bowl pick. Faux show. AFC South, I'm going to go with the Texans. But here's what I'm also going to say. They're going to have to kind of step up a little bit from what they did last year. They won the division, but it's because it was just weak. It's a little bit more. I think Jacksonville's going to be a better team, and Jacksonville could possibly surprise people. I don't know if they'll win the division. The Colts, I think, are not going to be as terrible as I think sometimes. Because outside of Daniel Jones, man, they got skill everywhere. Like, they're a really good team. Just the quarterbacks is kind of, you know. And then Tennessee. Listen, Tennessee all year is going to be playing with house money. They're going to scare some people, I think. If someone's going to come in and, like, kind of big brother them. Like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. And then they might just sneak up on you and get a win, get a punch in. You know what I mean? So I would not take them lightly is what I'm saying. But I'm going with the Texans. Now, AFC West. So maybe the most, I don't know if they're the most competitive. It's between them and the NFC North. But top to bottom is pretty good. Obviously, you got the Chiefs. They've been winning that division for a long time. Chargers, really good team. Broncos, very much improved. And then you got the Raiders, who ideally he probably should be better too, right? But, you know, Pete Carroll's there. Can't trust it. Geno, cornrows. This is where they end. It doesn't work. So, but I'm picking the Broncos to win that fucking division. I don't know why, but I like it. And I keep thinking about it, and I look at their roster. These dudes got some crazy talent on that team. So I am going with the Broncos to win the AFC West. So NFC East, I'm going to go with the defending Super Bowl champs, the Eagles. Listen, the Commanders are going to be on their bumper, but I don't know if they're quite ready yet. But they got some talent. So if they ended up winning it, hey, I'm not going to be surprised. It just wouldn't be my pick. The Giants, I think, are going to be a little bit better than people think they will be. The Cowboys, I don't know. When I think of the Cowboys, I think they are in fucking trouble. They are in trouble. Trouble. R.I.P. Bernie Mac. I almost just drank the rest of this stuff, but it kind of fucked me over. But yeah, no, I don't trust the Cowboys at all. So the Eagles. Why not? I mean, they didn't really lose. They didn't lose enough to not be considered like Super Bowl favorites again. So my prediction, Eagles, Ravens, Super Bowl. You heard it here. Beer Brew 30. I forgot what number I was on. NFC North. We were just talking about them being competitive. I mean, you got the Lions. They were just 15-2. The Vikings were right on their fucking bumpers with 14 wins. I don't think they get that. Both teams. I don't think they do that again. Listen, Green Bay just got a little bit better getting Micah Parsons. I think it's time for Jordan Love to kind of. There's a lot of hype with Jordan Love, and some people just love him, and I think it's kind of like a blind love. But listen, I keep using the word love, talking about love. That's kind of weird. But here's the thing, man. I kind of think he might take a jump. That team is loaded. And then the Bears. The Bears. Listen. If what they look like in preseason and in week 2 of preseason is anything to come, come on, man. They might be all right. They got a good fucking team. They'll be well coached, so we'll see. But I'm picking the Packers. I don't know why. I don't feel great about it, but I'm picking the Packers. God damn it. And then NFC South always seems to be wide open. The Bucks generally are viewed as the best team, the more complete team, but they're getting a little bit older. So I picked the Falcons. I don't feel 100% confident with that, but that's my pick. But also, I have this weird feeling that Kirk Cousins is going to come in and save the day. I don't know why I feel that way, but I just do. No offense to Michael Penix. You went to UW, though, so maybe it's a little offense. But with Bijan, Pitts, I think a good young defense, solidly coached team. Why not, man? The Saints, you already know, I've been talking about the Saints for a while. They're in trouble. Shout out to this one dude, man. Hey, I forgot what your name is, but you're riding hard with the Saints. Who Dat Nation? I hear it. I respect it. You're fucked. No, you got no chance, man. And then who's the other team now? Oh, Carolina. Oh, yeah. Ooh. I wasn't even thinking about Carolina. Well, I'm going to stick with my fucking Falcons pick. The Carolina's a team that could probably sneak in to do something. I don't know about wild card shit, but we'll see. And then last but not least, man, NFC West. Who you think I'm going with? Who else would I be going with? The Rams. Not with Stafford's bad back. The Seahawks. Hell no. The Cardinals. They might start off cool, and I just feel like they'll just fizzle away. It's going to be us, baby. We got the easy schedule. Number 5 with the triplets. We got C-Mac healthy. Receivers seem rough, but I believe we can get by because, like I said, that schedule and that defense is going to be solid. Yeah, I got the 49ers winning it. And honestly, when the 49ers go to the playoffs, as of late, we go to at least the championship game. So we'll see what happens with that. And with that, I'll be out. Like I said, if you're on TikTok and you're hearing this, follow your boy, man. Get me up to 50. I'm like, not trying to beg, but I'm begging. Get me up to 50. Nah, I mean, I appreciate all the support, man. Actually, the TikTok shit's been I'm not gonna say like blown up, but like maybe like low key is. Listen, the comments, I saw someone reposted it. I was like, yo, that's dope. I don't know where they reposted it to. It could have been to some joke thing. Like, oh, listen to this idiot. Cool. At least you thought I was interestingly dumb enough to repost. Cool. I like it. But it's all good, man. It's like I said, it's like talking about this shit on YouTube. Like I said, like, subscribe, notifications, blah, blah, blah. Hey, baby, that's it. Happy 40th to me. I'm out.